Hello everyone, welcome back to Retro Smash TV. I've got myself a mic, so hopefully all the sound issues we've been experiencing over the last month or however long it's been has now been sorted. Let me know in the comments if it does sound a lot better. So guys, I've missed doing this, I really have, but I've still been out grinding, I've still been out collecting, so let's just catch you up on what you've missed. So if you're new to the channel, I've shifted my focus onto the Nintendo Switch. I've just decided that it has all the games on it that I want. I can still play my top 10 games of all time on the Nintendo Switch, even if they weren't originally made for that console. And I've just fell out of love of collecting for every single console. It just does something to my brain that I just can't continue doing. So if you follow my Vinted store, which I'll leave a link in the description, you will see that I have listed pretty much almost all of it apart from Nintendo Switch. So if you want to head over there and support this channel, grab yourself a game. As you know, this is coming out straight out of my collection, so you know it will be decent. So let's catch you up on what we are doing. So, excuse me. So I've shifted my focus to Nintendo Switch. So I've set myself a challenge of adding 100 Nintendo Switch games to my already sick collection. How are we going to do that? You know I love a car boot sale. You know I love a charity shop hunt. So that is how we are going to do it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set myself a weekend budget of £40. And the reason why I've chosen £40 is because that seems to be the kind of average price of a brand new Nintendo Switch game if you was to go on Amazon or Smiths or wherever you would go to buy your brand new games. So I'm using that £40 as a budget that I can go to the car boot sales in order to pick up cheaper games or electronic devices that I can either trade into CEX or I can flip on my Vinted page. So that is how we're going to do it. So every single weekend we go to the car boot sale, whether we go to one car boot sale, two car boot sales, three car boot, whatever it is, we have got a budget of £40 per weekend. So if I go Saturday and Sunday, it's still £40. It's not £40 Saturday, £40 Sunday, it's £40. So we will see how far we can stretch that £40. So I'm going to catch you up on what we've been doing. You've missed some absolute banging pickups I've had. They've been, they've gone, they've come, they've sold, they've traded in, and we have got a stack of games here. So I'm going to catch you up in the order that we picked them up. So in the very first episode where I started this Mission Switch UK, I think I'm going to call this challenge Flipping the Switch. The first game that we picked up was this, Metroid Dread. It wasn't the most exciting pickup, I'll be honest, but this has scored highly on Metacritic. I've heard some good things about this, bad things about this, but I know I needed it for my collection. So we picked up Metroid Dread. In the second episode where the sound started going a bit wonky, my daughter sent me in to get one game in particular. It was in the store and it was in this lovely box, and it was Nintendo Switch Sports. This game we played that very same night. We haven't played it since. It was fun for about an hour, but I lost interest. It wasn't the Nintendo Wii Sports. We played the bowling. I was crap. She was really good, strike after strike after strike, and I was getting it down. I just kept putting it down the gully, so it just wasn't fun. So we picked up that. Then that's when things started to really get exciting. I picked up some really good stuff, a couple of Nintendo Switches, a couple of games that we've traded in, and we've managed to build up a big stack in CEX vouchers, and we picked up a number of games. So guys, you know me, I love retro, and just because I'm only collecting for Nintendo Switch now doesn't mean I'm neglecting retro. In my hand, a lot of these are modern style retros, 2D, 2.5D games. Various different prices, but what I'll do is as I go through the games, I'll pop up on the screen how much these actually cost currently, because some of these have had a price rise, some of them have had a price drop, some of them are even out of stock. So we'll start with this, and it is Coffee Crisis. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game in a modern retro style. You get some really strange weapons like guitars and stuff like that. You go through the levels. It just reminded me a little bit like Bart Simpson's Space Mutant game on the Mega Drive, that kind of aesthetic, so I had to pick that up. Picked up another game. This has got 2 games in, and it's the Hours Collection. This has got Hours Legacy and Hours Awakening. Again, this is a retro type game. It's got lovely pixel art on it. And you just basically go through loads of different dungeons and stuff like that. So really, really looking forward to getting stuck into that game. Moving on with the theme of the retro, we picked up Gravity Circuit. So this is a... It's saying it's a frenetic action worthy of the best retro games. You travel through 12 fast-paced levels, discovering their secrets, and you face many, many enemies. Look at the artwork on that. I just picked this up because the artwork was sick. I don't know too much about this game, but the artwork was sick. And it's by Pix and Love. Going to give a big shout out to Jordan, aka Wild Game Hunting. He loves that company, and he points me in the direction of a lot of these unknown titles, and I have to say a lot of the cover arts are absolutely sick. A lot of these games are available on PS4 and PS5, so if you see it and you like the look of it, check it out, see if it's available on your console of your choice. The third game actually that we picked up was actually in store in the Harlow CEX, and it is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. You play as Miriam. It's a gothic horror side scroller. She has to save humanity and herself. So yeah, I was really keen to get my hands on this. I think I have played this on Xbox One, but I'm not too sure. I can't remember. And then the game that I was most really anticipating getting, and again, I just picked it up because of the box art, and it is this Astro Knight. I paid £10. It's actually had a decrease in value now. It's actually £6. It is a retro. It's 1-bit. It's a Metroidvania, and it is just in black and white. That's what drew me to this. I love the old sort of NES and Master System graphics. Even though I don't collect for those, this kind of reminded me of that. So I'm still getting my retro fix from this particular game. And then a game that I've wanted for so long, and I've almost bought this on Vinted many times, but I saw that there was one in stock in CEX. I ordered it hoping it was going to come in the box, and it did, and that game is Nightmare Boy, and it came in this really nice box. Basically you control the character. You have to free the children who are trapped in their own nightmares, and yeah, again, the style of this is retro. So there you have it. That's where we're up to, guys. So I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've added 8 games already to the collection of the 100. And I've also got 3 more games on the way. I've got a rucksack full of goodies that I'm going to be trading into CEX. So that just leads me on to the other part about selling my collection. It's just become very apparent that I have no need for it. Having too many consoles to collect for has really done something to my brain. I feel like I have to go out and I have to keep collecting for consoles, even if they're not hooked up or I've not played them. A lot of the games I've listed, I just haven't played, and there's just no point. We're looking to go on holiday, and I'm just going to use that money for that. Knowing how I've actually achieved this, I've loved every single moment of it. I will not regret selling any of these games. Because I know I can just go out and do it again because I've enjoyed it so much. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it. So yeah, just to give you an update on Vinted and selling, and just through August, we are now up to, I have sold £800 worth of stuff on my Vinted page, and I've got so much more. So head over there. Drop me a message if you're a subscriber, and we can work a deal out. You know the quality is going to be there. I'm honest. Have a look at the reviews. If a disc has got some marks on it, I will tell you. If the case isn't in the greatest condition, I will tell you. If the disc is mint, you take my word that that disc is mint. So there you have it, guys. I'm back. The next stop, we are going to CEX. We're going to be taking a load of this stuff to CEX. A lot of it is kind of like stuff I've not been able to sell. That just makes more sense to trade in CEX because I've got some games on my list that I want to get, and I also want to get an additional controller for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I'm back. Let me know in the comments what game should I be going after, and let me know if the sound's any better. And I will see you in another one. Take care, guys. I've been Chris. This is Retro Smash TV. Oh, it feels good to be back. See you later.